Wine is the story of a year. In a place, captured in a bottle. Take a sip. Close your eyes, then picture the place. The way the soil smells. Feel the breeze. Hear the rustle of the leaves on the vines. Each bottle has a story to tell. A winemaker's passion for a style or varietal, the variations of soil giving character to the wine, the way the air moves. Spring rains, summer heat, winter frost. Your senses tell you the story of that beautiful liquid in your glass. All this culminates in what you find in the bottle. This is different for each region, for each vineyard, sometimes for each row. This is a place to share those stories. Discovering the culinary delights of a region, the local ingredients that pair perfectly with the region's wines. The dream of owning a piece of property, the sense of place, a grower and a farmer, creating and nurturing, leaving a place better than they found it, creating a whole ecosystem where multi-species can live and thrive, discovering a special vintage where nature, weather, ripening all contribute to the perfect wine. Perfect for sharing with friends. Taking in the natural beauty of a place. Stopping to feel, breathe, relax, and enjoy the wonder of the natural beauty around you. All of this meshes together as we create memories of the places we've discovered, the people we've met, the food we've shared, the conversations we had, the wine we tasted and enjoyed. All this is weaved into magical moments and stories to be shared. All of this comes together in the journey of discovering wine country. Discovering wine country. Sounds like a great plan, doesn't it? In this series, we immerse ourselves in the local wine regions. This season, we traveled to Southern Oregon to visit TROON Vineyard in the APPLEGATE Valley, where they go beyond biodynamics to regenerative agriculture. We explore Santa Barbara, California, just north of LA, where there is a vibrant wine scene, tasting rooms, and ocean views. Traveling further inland, we find the Danish-style town of Solvang. There's tasting room hopping in quaint Los Olivos, where they have 4 blocks full of wine tasting rooms. Then it's time for a relaxing drive into the countryside to immerse yourself in beautiful landscapes and vineyards to see where the grapes are grown. Our journey leads us to the Yakima Valley in Washington, where the landscape is high desert. we hear the story about how the Missoula floods impacted the region 13,000 years ago, and how this continues to influence the wines of the region. We visit Red Willow and Elephant Mountain vineyards. These vineyards in the Yakima Valley grow fruit that is in high demand by the region's winemakers. We hop on a plane to the other side of the globe to explore New South Wales, Australia. New South Wales is the region in Australia that expands north, south, and west of Sydney. Here we ventured to the oldest wine region in Australia, the Hunter Valley, where Semillon has found a home outside of France. Stuart Horton, the senior winemaker at Brokenwood Wines, tells us about the region. We sample the wines and food of the cool climate region of Orange and learn about the history and culture of the Wiradjuri people. We go glamping on a vineyard at Nashdale Lane. Taste bubbles while slurping oysters in a packing shed at Swift. And learn some of the scientific and technological advances being tested in the Rowley vineyards. South of Sydney is home to the Shoalhaven Coast and Coolangatta Estate. This vineyard sits on a historic property that has become a destination resort, where we stayed in one of the 25 heritage-listed rooms that dot the estate. We spend time with Coolangatta owner, Grape Bishop, to learn the history of the property and more about the wine grapes he is growing. Then it is off to Southern Highlands, a beautiful, lush region that sees all 4 seasons and is home to cool climate vineyards. Tortini winemaker Jonathan Holgate takes us to their Yorandu vineyard and then walks us through a tasting of their wines. We follow some adventurous rabbits down some rabbit holes, digging into viticultural practices with winemakers and vineyard owners who are finding ways to revitalize the soils, creating better wines and a better planet. We sit down with Rudy Marchesi at Montanore in the Tualatin Hills AVA of Oregon's Willamette Valley, who gives us the fascinating history of the Missoula floods and how they impacted this region. We dive into biodynamic and regenerative agriculture with vintners from around the globe, including David Lowe, founder of Lowe Wines in Mudgee, Australia; Rod Windrum, former owner and founder of Crinklewood in Australia's Hunter Valley; Sarah Hedges Goodhart, winemaker for Hedges Family Wines in the Red Mountain AVA in Washington; Rudy Marchesi, owner of Montanore in the Willamette Valley's Tualatin Hills AVA in Oregon; Wayne Bailey, owner and winemaker for Youngberg Hill in Oregon's McMinnville AVA within the Willamette Valley AVA; Craig Camp, general manager of TROON in Southern Oregon's Applegate Valley; Bill Steele, the former owner and founder of Cowhorn in the Applegate Valley; and finally, Jason Haas, general manager of Tablas Creek Vineyard in Paso Robles. We explore grape varieties like Chardonnay. We look at how Semillon wines age with 2 wines from the Hunter Valley. We explore the question of corks versus screw caps, why winemakers are choosing to use them, and how they can allow wines to age. There are so many rabbit holes to dive into when you're thinking about wine. Join us as we get a little geeky. While most of what we discuss is wine, there are other things to discover in wine country. There are terrific restaurants, places to stay, and spots to soak in the scenery. We will share with you some of our favorite pairings and sometimes recipes to go with the delicious wines we taste. All of this on the first season of Discovering Wine Country. Are you ready to continue discovering wine country? Follow us on social media for all the juicy bits. We are on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at DiscoverWineCGC. If you're headed to wine country and want to share the experience, join our Facebook group, Discovering Wine Country, where writers and content creators are sharing what they are discovering in wine country around the globe. For even more great content, visit our sister site, Crushed Grape Chronicles.